the racist hellhole, where only magnificent Meghan stood up to all this, and the world's...
What was supposed to be a picture-perfect, wholesome birthday celebration has just exploded into full-blown PR chaos. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry thought they were staging a cute family day at Disneyland, but the internet? Oh, it saw everything. And what started as a harmless stroll turned into a masterclass in how not to manage your public image. But trust me, this story isn't just about balloons and Mickey ears. This one runs deep, and it's getting ugly. It started like any fairy tale. The Sussexes were spotted walking through Disneyland with Archie and Lilibet, but something felt off. Every single photo, carefully angled, every kid's face, blurred to perfection. It wasn't a coincidence, it was choreography. They wanted the public to see just enough. Smiles? Check. Affection? Check. Royal realness? Check. But behind the scenes, this was anything but spontaneous. Disneyland has VIP tunnels, private lounges, hidden entrances. They use none of it. Instead, they walked through the most photographed place on Earth, as if it were their personal stage. And suddenly, a birthday weekend turned into a global side-eye moment.
This series, and they'll believe it. They'll believe the smears about Britain and our monarchy, that we're a bunch of bigoted and hateful people. They even blamed Brexit for the racism which apparently was aimed at Meghan Markle, which is just completely absurd. But by far the most sickening part of this show for me was the constant use of Harry's leg.
Then came the blowtorch, Piers Morgan. With one brutal post, he flipped the script. No name-calling, no tagging. Just a sly jab that hit harder than a lawsuit. "We see you." And the internet agreed. It didn't take a genius to decode it. Everyone knew exactly who he was talking about. The hypocrisy was glaring. Meghan and Harry have dragged tabloids to court, cried about media overreach, and begged for privacy. But here they were, posing like it's Vogue. Morgan's takedown wasn't just a hot take. It was a reveal, and once he said it out loud, the illusion shattered. See, this wasn't the first time. Meghan and Harry have used their kids as soft-focus brand accessories before. Lilibet and Archie pop up in docuseries, memoirs, and podcast intros, but always wrapped in this blurry narrative of privacy. One minute, they're scared and off-limits. The next, front and center for Netflix and Spotify content drops. It's not parenting, it's positioning. And people are catching on. Even fans are asking the question, if you value privacy so much, why Disneyland? Why public birthdays? Why now? Let's zoom out. Around the same time as the Disneyland surprise, Meghan was also quietly trying to revive her American Riviera Orchard brand with a podcast rollout that was supposed to be huge. Instead, crickets. Industry trackers noticed shockingly low engagement.
It's about an hour-long cab ride, never seen as grandchildren. This show is packed with a kind of spurious claims and hypocrisy that have become the Sussex signature. We learned they began making videos about their heroic journey.
The same audience that once tuned in for Oprah interviews and royal gossip just tuned out. Coincidence? Probably not. Insiders believe the Disneyland trip was meant to rebrand Meghan as a grounded, family-first mom, but that backfired spectacularly. What people saw wasn't authenticity, it was performance. And the more she tries to relate, the more it looks rehearsed. Social media exploded. Reddit threads, Instagram reels, timelines. Everyone asking the same thing. If you want privacy, why Disneyland? There are 100 other places they could have gone. Private resorts, remote villas, or just a backyard with cake. But no, they picked the spotlight. And now, they're burning in it. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. They want the perks of royalty without the responsibility or the honesty. Ouch. And just like clockwork, there's already talk of lawsuits. Again. The Sussexes are reportedly considering legal action against Piers Morgan. Again. But this time, it might not go their way. Morgan's been here before, he doesn't back down. And he's got something the Sussexes are losing fast: public support. Harry and Meghan have used the courts like a shield, but it's starting to feel more like a sword. And with every legal threat, the public grows more skeptical. Here's the harsh truth. The fairy tale is cracking, one staged photo at a time. The media projects, failing. The podcast, flopping. The brand, fizzling. What's left? Their kids, their legacy. And if they keep using them as PR pawns, even that will lose its shine. King Charles, still grieving the Queen, reportedly watched the Disneyland mess unfold in stunned silence. Insiders say he sees it as manipulative, petty, and out of touch. And Meghan's once powerful narrative? It's collapsing under its own contradictions. So now the world waits. Will William actually pull the trigger and revoke their titles? Will Meghan pivot again with another new brand? Or is this the beginning of the end for their post-royal power? If you're following this story and want the real breakdown without the fluff, make sure to hit subscribe. We bring you the drama, the facts, and everything in between so you never miss a moment. Whatever comes next, one thing's clear. Disneyland was supposed to be magical. Instead, it turned into a mirror. And what we saw staring back wasn't a princess or a prince. It was a couple clinging to a brand that no longer works. And the audience? They're finally walking away.